Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thursday on my side of the planet. As I said in the post, had some stuff happen with my planned errands today. Changed my afternoon availability. So we are going to pick up right where we left off with the cliffhanger ending of our Let's Make Contact series. We're getting ready to try to take on and capture a ship. So let me go ahead and clear this as we get ready to fall in. Hey, 1701. It's good to see you again. This is our Let's Make Contact series. So this is not the same series we were streaming yesterday, but you're jumping in right as we are going after a ship we're going to try to capture. Hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate you guys stopping by. As soon as we can, once it comes up, we're going to pause. Kind of get myself set up here. I am following a baseball game in the background, so I don't believe any of that sound is going to make it, but if it does, I apologize. I'm not going to turn the volume down, though, because I want to hear how this game is going. So, how are things in South Africa today? Good. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. All right. Uh, pretty good. Pretty good today here. I'm in Florida. So, weather's decent. I had my plans today were it's like I was doing a video for my other YouTube channel, and it turns out I'm going to need to order an additional part for that repair. So had to push pause on that, and then I had to go collect some of our recycling that I've started to gather in my workshop, so that I can take that to the dump. Kind of freed up my afternoon, which I'm kind of glad. Like I said, baseball game on. We get a chance to stream. So I forget the ship that we're attacking here. I think I will stop playing on the Star Trek server. You think I'm a ping? Oh yeah. Yeah, ping is the enemy of us all. Yeah. Fortunately, I haven't had many ping issues. The very few times I have played on a multiplayer server, so, and that is a very few times. But let's go ahead and continue this and try to get ourselves. Oop. We may have. And do I not have? Where is my grinder? Oh, that's not good. Gee. Need that grinder. There we go. Try this again. We should start seeing drones if they're coming here soon. Should be getting shot at, but I'm not. There they are. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know where the shot came from. That sucks. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nope. Where's the other one? Oh, this is going to be tough. Body location, 9 kilometers away. It's going to be real tough. Okay, we're going to try. Real tough. I want to try to save the thrusters a little bit. Body. There's the ship, way up there. Might be close enough to get it. Right now I just need to get my body. Don't want any more drones to be called in, so need to stop with that. We're going to pick my body up here. Need all those parts, but we're going to take them. We're going to go try to get this guy again. There he is. We were close to getting him. Hopefully we won't get any... Oh. Gummit. Oh. Man, that's not... That was really poor. Can't see it anymore, but it's probably too far away to see, so... Get up to 300, kill the dampeners and float. There we go. See, despawned. Don't see him. Ah, shoot. Looks like he despawned. Nope, there he is. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him, though. Is that him? That might be him. We'll try one more time. I didn't get my dampeners on. Garamus. We are not going to go after the Garamus. It's not really a... Okay. We need to get... Oh shoot, that's the other gun. That's why I got killed. Alright. Alright, buddy, let's see what happens with you. Here you go. You're outside the ship. Haha. Funny. Of course, if he comes around, he'll create a problem. But let's dump our parts back in there. He's still there. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Shoot. It is going to be different trying to capture this guy with, not what I wanted. Come on, right there. Go ahead and do that. It's going to be hard to get that without blowing this stuff up. So let's grab what we can. Don't need that. Oh, shoot. 3. Okay. Sure. What we got in here. The assert ships remote controls. Self-destruct. Yeah. On that if I can. What do we got there? No, we don't need that. Back to that. Anything in there? Doors out. Take that. Take that. That's gonna blow up big. I do have some plate, so we might be able to do a little bit with this. But what's this? It's the bathroom. The best way to prevent like catastrophic damage from this is to, well, I could say you try to take away anything important away from it. It's still difficult to do that. I'm gonna do myself a favor. Oops. Drop that guy down here. Or he's starting to do evade. Well, I think we're getting moved by this guy. And I got killed by the ammo. That is ridiculous. And my body's inside, so... Where's my body? 19 kilometers away. That is ridiculous. Evasive maneuvers. God, I hate that. Now I gotta worry about whether I'm gonna have enough jetpack to get up there. I can only hope. I need to get above him so I fall down to him. Should be able to make it from here, hopefully. Not quite. Jetpack low.
You have one.
Oh, that was so close.
Message one. The exercise received 15 seconds ago.
So close.
Hydrogen low.
Use that. Okay. Alright, so we got rid of that gun, which is good. We still have that. Which is gonna be bad. So put that in there. I'm having to work on this now where I gotta go get the guns. Okay, so I have to get the guns first. So let's do a little sneakiness here. Got a gun right down there. Of course, we got the gun on the top. If I can get to the gun on the top first, that would hopefully help out. I think so. All right. Okay, that one's done. Got two guns on the back. See those? We got two guns on the front. Well, on the sides. It's on the belly, actually. So let's see if we can take care of them. Try to keep my profile as low as I can. Go. 1, 2, 3. Got you. We got this guy right here. Okay. And we got the two on the back. Whoa, whoa. We don't have to worry about the guns anymore. Now it's just... Oh, I did not mean to weld him up completely. Just needed to get a little bit there. Alright. That is unfortunate that that remote control is right there, because it could destroy those engines. Okay. All right. Let's see. I don't know if it would destroy that too. I hope not. That would be really, really bad. Let me, we're gonna take this. And take this. We're gonna try to protect the engines here as much as I can. But I need plate for that, so I'm gonna... And we are gonna need blast doors. Just blast doors. Come on. Blast doors. Do it. So we put that there. That'll hopefully protect the big engine. Hopefully these will, yeah, let me take that one. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna put a block there. Because they don't deform. I mean, we'll probably lose that one. Alright, let's see what happens. We're gonna have to shoot it. Okay. We only lost a little bit. We didn't lose a whole lot. We didn't lose the engines. That's the important part. What do I got here? Steel plate. That's okay. Leave that. Okay. Now we can take control. Right. What's behind us? Oh, we got a mosquito. Great. Let's get our backward thrusters set up here. 2. Turn those off. Atmo. Turning off all the thrust override. Okay. We're in the mountains. We need to get out of the mountains here. Big time. Need to get out of here. Need to get out of these mountains. Big time. Ownership. Okay. We are really in too high of altitude for these guys. For atmospherics, we need to get low. Slow it down a little bit. What we got for landing here? Okay. A whole lot. What's that? Oh, great, an atom heart. That's not cool. Thrusters. O's. Save. Backward. Burst at O's. Save. Okay. Set up. Groups. Recharge on off. On. There we go. Now we got some. At least we have some control now. The good news is, since we were able to capture this, we are going to have hopefully some assertive loot in here. And since we didn't destroy any of the engines, we may actually have assertive atmos, which is phenomenal. But we'll look at that once we get, we're going to need to get over to the military installation. That's where we're headed, so. That way. We're slowing down, finally. Go ahead and turn our reverse thrusters off. We'll cruise in at hopefully right around this speed. And go ahead and drop a little bit. Doing good on power. Got the antenna turned off. Again, I'm not sure if that's gonna help or not. The drones did not seem to be following. I don't know if they got kind of distracted by other stuff, but he did not follow, so. I'll tell you what, if this has got an assertive large atmospheric thruster, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I also got some stuff to spawn, which is great and not great at the same time. I'm looking forward to an Atom Heart, trying to take care of it. I want planetary encounters, that's what I want. I'm still a little surprised that this thing was able to fly as high as it was. Go. Didn't we have a ship captured over here? I thought we had a ship captured. Did I? Oh, okay. Antenna and beacon NPCs can't see you. I know some can't. I know there are some that can't, but I don't know about some of the others. So I'm a little confused right now because I thought for certain that we had another ship we captured over here. And I don't know why it would be gone. Don't recall moving it. Okay. Down on the ground and then we'll get settled here. Don't fall over. Okay. First of all, let's take a look at our loot. Some of the stuff we saw, that's not, this isn't the stuff I'm looking for. Here we go. Loot. Oh my god. Cert hydrogen thrusters. That is awesome. Is this? There are multiple hero songbooks. K86, 86, 19. 86 is 14. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, that's ridiculous. Lockers. Okay. Control panel. And make sure everything is hidden and there isn't anything else. NPC large atmo thruster. These are awesome. Awesome, awesome. And all of these are NPC. We don't have any assert. That's okay though. These are special in themselves. So they provide more thrust, and I want to say it's at less power consumption, but I might be wrong there. It does not work if the NPC has a lot of sensors. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It hurts so bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this window replaced. And then I want to do a quick search for 5. You need to do a quick search for our other grid. I could have sworn we had captured another ship. There we go. Got that fixed. Let's see. We got holes in the ceiling. And okay. It did a lot of damage. This is why we try to clear out as much of the important stuff before this gets tagged. There's nothing worse than it hitting and destroying like thrust. That's the worst part. Get that. A little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. Good here. Now we did. I think we managed that one pretty well. Little bit of damage. Little bit of damage. Yep. So we're good. No damage to the big thruster. Okay. So we're basically going to fill these blocks in. What do I got? Do I have any more? I do not have any more plate. Okay. Where did it? I'm really confused about the loss of that grid, possibly. So, do I have any steel plate? I do. First of all, let me go ahead and get this stuff in there. Oh, I'll take that. We'll drop that one. Give me... Go ahead and just take 202, because I think we're going to need... We're going to need several. We'll probably need 200 pieces. That was an interior plate there. But we're going to go ahead and leave it a... That was our remote control. We'll go ahead and try to give a little bit of the decor back. That's not what that was. Not 6. Try 3. that looks good. We should be able to do that. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect? Nah. But it does work. Go ahead and get that guy back up there. Get these guys lit back up. I may throw some solar panels on this thing just to help keep it charged while we're not plugged into anything. So that's something. Right. Okay. We can put... Oh, I need to put a block down here. Let me grab some interior plate for that. That and... do we want that? We'll put a corridor piece in there. Should be here. Window. Yeah, we'll do that one. Why not? It's not gonna hurt. There we go. So this guy should be... That'll be fixed up after this. No. There we go. Or... Change the color. Floor piece down. That, and then let's get the corridor. Go. Corridor, there you are. Yeah, we'll do that color. There we go. Flipped it, so might technically be upside down, but it matches the window on the bed better. So how did I do that? You talking about the color? The color grab? Okay, so so say I want... All right, so say I want to make it red. So you just put any block, right? You can choose any block. This could be this one. It could be a conveyor block, whatever. It just has to be a block. You can't do it with a tool. It has to be a block. So any block. You cursor over it, the block that has the color you want, and then press Shift and P, and it will copy the color and the texture of that block. There you go. So yeah, that's how you do it. I still have some more stuff here, don't I? We can clean this up a little bit and make it a little bit more. Yeah, no worries. That's part of the reason for these videos, sharing information and tips or tricks. So I'm not going to bother putting the gun up there yet. Bad looking little ship. Yeah, that okay, so this is day 86, day 19, day 86, day 86, day 19. Yeah, they should all. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's the same. A little crazy there. Those little thrusters are going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome. We don't have anything we can use it on right now, but it's going to be great. All right. Now that we are back here, I need to do a quick, I swear we had captured we caught it was a smuggler's ship. Sarponos. There's the miner. No, there it is. There it is. Where is it? Why is it that far away? Oh. That's where we were when we started chasing the guy we just captured. That's right. Crap. Okay. Now, okay. I feel better. We didn't lose a ship. That's what I was concerned about. Okay. So this guy... It's him right there, isn't it? Yeah, shivering scavenger. Okay. Hear that wreck detector ping. Okay. The Megara. What are we going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? We still have to build the landing pads and everything here, so... Alright, let's go get this guy. Nothing there. Go. Get rid of the wreck detector ping. Yeah, through the front. Through the front. That's right. Got that battery. Okay. Nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of wreck detector ping. Delete. Okay. We are good. Head back to the military installation. Nope, this is another one that we captured. This was one of the smugglers. The smuggler faction is another mod that's active in this, and you'll see them go by pretty regularly. There's nothing crazy about them. They don't have any special abilities or defenses. If you can get past their guns, they're pretty easy to capture. I don't tend to go after them because they usually fly at extremely high speeds. So it's hard to get to them and capture them just because of their speed. So we happened to see this one. It was coming by. It wasn't at full speed, but it looked like a pretty cool design. And we didn't have an atmospheric ship here. Our Ponos is mostly hydrogen, so this is a nice little ship design, though. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's definitely got some, we'll say, room for improvement. But this is a decent little design. The hangar is, I'm going to say, it's functional. Even if it's kind of like, I think they did a great job with the visual, like using the windows. You know, you've got almost an observation deck of the ramp and everything, and it makes good use of the space. You know, you got your kind of like the staging area, but like for me, this sort of thing is ideally, I'd want to pull a rover in here. There's nowhere to connect or secure the rover. So we added this mag plate so that we could bring this battery back from. So, but it's I mean, decent little ship. The smugglers, for whatever reason, some of the paint jobs that they do are just, terrible. But so this is a decent little transport. No real protection. We could always replace this gun up here with a turret, like a real turret, and I would probably feel like this would be better, but let's see. I think what our plan was, because before that wreck detector ping showed up, and we went to go pick it up, and then we saw that ship coming, and that's where we ended our last episode. We had finished connecting all of our stuff here to our cargo. We added the large cargo container. We got connected to our med bay. And then we've got over to our cargo. That's Okay, we got everything piped up down here. We're not done down here. I think we're gonna open this, like, we're gonna drill this out some more to perhaps add some more things, but we do need, we need an attic. We need a, I'm not gonna say a garage, but we kind of need something that we can park our stuff in. And we need to get a flight, we need to get flight pads out here, landing pads, so that these guys can have a good place to land and whatnot. So, oh, that's the one thing we needed to do. We needed to need more power. Need more power. So, what do we got? Not going after the Garamus. Not going after the Garamus. It's a cool ship. It is a cool ship. I'm not going after it. It is. That's a neat little ship, but in fact, here real quick. And I like the color. I love the color on it. No way to land it though. There's no way to land it. There's no place to dock it. Nothing. So neat, but not gonna worry about it. Research base. I do want to go after that frontier outpost eventually. But, okay. I'm gonna start by, we're gonna be getting rid of this arch. It is a little too small. We can get our rover in, but it's a tight fit. So we're just gonna go ahead and move this for right now. Lights. Oh, that's got something on the front of it. That's right. We're going to leave it like that for right now. Which way do I want to run the power out from? I guess that's the question. It's probably not a bad idea to do it from here. Because, first of all, I don't know if I can get rid of this. Get rid of that one. No, it's a bush. Okay. Let's go. Lay this out for right now. Grab that color. Go out 10. There. That right? Yep. Just one. That's right. It might not be right. It looks like it might be. There we go. That. Okay. Get those plates. Man, hope I'm not like out of plates. I mean, we've got steel that we can go find, but come on. There we go. We'll do that. We're going to do 100. And then let's take a look at, that's not what I was looking for. Where are you? It's the post. See it. Take the truss. We need interior plate for that. Yeah. Give me a little bit of interior plate. I don't need that many, but ten. Of those. Got some windmills put up. Yeah. I don't like using this. I don't. Just weld it up a little bit more. Does not make me particularly proud. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, a little more interior plate. I thought it was the trusses I was going to need. That's not gonna work either. Oh. Having some difficulty today. It was a little annoying. Yeah, just do that for right now. Okay. This will take care of our power problem, I'm fairly certain. That laid down. Yeah, use that. So let's go there. Research, okay. Anytime I see a little pause, I'm always like, what just happened? What just spawned? So, all right, 1701. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. Alright, so we got that power taken care of. It's kind of spindly, but not that. I'm really hoping that nothing gets that close, so we'll see, I guess. Oh, give me a minute to grab a snack. Sorry, guys. There we go. Don't want to crunch in your ear. All right. Let's see. Can, our hydrogen filled up. I think we've got extra tanks, don't we? 1, 2, no. Okay. All right, hon. Come on. So long. There we go. 100. Head and drop these. Oh, it's foggy out. Oh, hazy. Oh. Okay. Want to. Ubiquitous one. Yeah, I'm not interested in the ubiquitous one. I think I've got a. I don't think I've got an antenna on this thing. So, trying to charge. We're trying to charge. Not getting a whole lot, but we're trying. Oh, not enough power to go. So the issue we're going to face, we've got 2 security outposts over there. So I would like to get over there, and taking out the security outposts can be challenging. Especially if they're custom turrets. Up on the frontier outpost for right now. As much as I would like to go after it, I think we're going to hold off for right now. All right. So let's get I think we're going to put the landing pad over here. Get rid of this tree. Maybe I want to put the landing pad over here. Kind of makes sense with what kind of looks like a control tower. It's not a real nice control tower, but it kind of looks like, you know, it's like that's what it's for. So try that. I'll need to be running conveyor out to it. Which means we're going to be running underground. Yet we're gonna need a lot more steel plate. I'll lay out a path. So lay out a path from the base. I was gonna say 3 wide. How many blocks is that? This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Well, I mean, guys. Be real quick. How much room do I want between the nose? I guess that's what it comes down to. Here are 5. So there's 22 blocks in length. That's 5 as a space. $17. 14 is the tail. I think that's where we're going to put the... That's where the connector is going to be. Just kind of want a marker. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3. Maybe not. Maybe this one. Two. Oh, Nom Nom, welcome. Thank you. On the ship design, those are not my, that, neither one of these 2 ships here that you see are actually my designs. We captured these, so. The rover is mine, but it's not finished. But thank you for jumping in the chat. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. Any questions, suggestions, anything? Just let me know. Right now we're continuing work from our last episode. Actually left last episode right before our attempted capture of that, the ship you see right over there. So we had been working on this captured base, and that's where we're at right now. I need to make a landing pad for these guys. Just trying to get a basic layout of where this is going to be. Because we're going to have to... We're going to be running pipe underground for refueling for Moraga here. All right, we are going to need some steel plate. Let's see what we've got for iron. 16,000. We're still doing all right. Okay. It's going to take a lot. It might take the majority of our iron. I hope it doesn't, but it might. will occur while I'm working. Have you installed that? Yes, MES mod is in. You are more than welcome to lurk and watch. Again, if you see anything, you get suggestions, anything like that, you just let me know. But thanks again, Nom Nom, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Now we've got MES in this one. Parallax, Ember, Incon, Trade Operators Coalition, Assert, Combat System, Smugglers. I think that's all the NPC mods we have. And then we have a number of other quality of life mods and other kind of stuff in. I want to say, before we started doing the streams, the recorded episodes, if you go back and you look in the description of any of those, there should be a link to the mod list that we use. So. And get this laid out. What do we got? Intruder escort carrier. Those guys are pretty cool. Be tough to catch though. So. As far as the landing pad goes, what I'm probably going to do is we're going to set up the walkway here. To the landing pad is going to be armor plate, and we may do some decorative stuff on this. But these interior, we're going to do a border. We'll do the border in armor, but then I'm going to use blast shield, or yeah, blast doors for the interior. That's part of the reason why I made so much steel plate. It's not going to be nearly enough, but we may have to go get our miner and do some mining. Plate. A lot more plate. Action. Seriously. Easily. I need more.
The full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
Yes. All right. Glass doors. There we go. 8.
Charge me, or I'm cutting off your O2.
There we go. Charge up for a minute. I'm not much CC. I suggest setting up small pan miners so you can focus on building. I'm not much of a designer, so I use blueprints from the workshop. I use workshop blueprints all the time. I'm not the most creatively gifted. I've had a few designs that I feel are nice, but I tend to take inspiration from other people's stuff. I'll make changes and try to make it, better or suit my playing style more. But yeah, I do have a miner over on the lake. It's not set up with Pam right now, and I may make a miner to do that, but shoot, I don't know, should I do that? See, I'm trying to figure out if I should do that first. Let me think about it for a minute. Let's see. I think what I will do is I will go ahead. I will go grab my miner. Like I said, this one is not set up for Pam. This is a simple Atmo miner I was using to start collecting ice and materials down here. But all right, we are charged. Good to go there. Should I bring... You know what I don't have on this thing? So I don't even have I have an ore detector. I need to put an ore detector. I know I'm going to need iron, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some from our deposit here. They were okay on nickel right now. Don't need that. I don't think we're going to have any stone down here, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and turn on the ejectors. It'll be mostly ice and iron picking up down here. Hopefully more iron than ice. It's not going to hurt to bring this load back to the military installation. How much we got of what? Looks like we got more iron. Let's say more. Yeah, we got more iron than we did ice, but barely. Could, of course, go down and scavenge that antenna, which I really need to anyway. Oh. Him up. On Ams. Still watching my baseball game. Let's see what we got. To H2 container. To make sure that O2H2 is on. Power input is awesome right now. Definitely awesome right now. Go ahead and let that charge up. Should be able to grab. Should be able to get it from here. Yeah. Go ahead and. Go ahead and do that. Button. Don't know why I do that. Go. Go ahead and get these blast shield doors put in here. Oh, I was wrong. Go. So that will be a connector. Oh, goodness. How long have we been going? Not too long. All right. Let's get this laid out and takes so much steel plate. Or layout. Feel like I need to, just as a matter of precaution, out. I may come back and change this part here. My concern is that as we tunnel out to bring the conveyoring this direction, that 3 blocks will not be enough, and it probably won't. That's the one I'm looking for. Hey, Morbin, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. No worries, no worries. Drive safe, okay? Alright, so that's going to be our landing pad. So we're going to be tunneling underneath. Go ahead and drop these into large I'm gonna go and keep that on me. Should I? I'm not. Hmm. Right direction. Hard to tell. Come on, back up. right way. All right. Be pretty legit. Yep. Okay. Doing a, again, the idea being that we're keeping, we want low enough that we can run the pipe and have room to work on it if we need to get underneath. And we'll have a walkway out there used for maintenance also. So that's what we're doing. Taking our time tunneling. No, not taking any more than we need to. Should be getting close to the opening. Too long. There it is, right there. Okay. So from here, now we know our reference. Pretty decent straight line. Nothing, you know, nothing crazy. But I can always widen these tunnels out, but for the most part I'm trying to keep them straight right now. So mostly fairly even. They're not going to be perfect, but it's probably going to be a good idea. We may need to make a slight change to excuse me, our setup here. Try to put a I think what I'm going to do is I need a cargo access point down here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this conveyor with, we'll put a small cargo container in there. Curious how much iron we have now. 20? Okay. It's still not going to be enough to... I'm still going to have to do another load. Easily do another load. Nice. Plate, plate, plate. There we go. That'll get us started. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and start putting these blocks in.
Power low. Disconnecting browser. Disabling Netflix.
I ordered 4,000 steel plate. I don't know if we're going to get... I don't think these are all 140 a piece, so we're still going to have to do all the piping and everything, so... $140 a piece, though. This last one done, and then come up, run over here and get charged up. That'll give me a chance to have a snack. Right. Okay. So do these. Let me go ahead and make these. I'm not going to be able to put a connector in there though until we get all of our piping run. So we'll come out and we'll paint this up to make it look a little different. Let me see. We got already out. Yep. So much we're gonna have to do. All right. Let's go down the hole. I need to change that work order. Production. Turn that off. We are going to need some interior plate just to get this stuff laid out. And I don't have any interior plate. Wow, that would have been bad. We'll have to update. We'll have to update or change out that T-pipe. And then we will then get our connector set up. I am going to extend the walkway out, and I want to do a walk around underneath, like what we've got here at this point. So should give me plenty to get this done. We'll have to change this, of course. All right. What do I use here? Regular. I used regular. Okay. Kind of expected different, I guess. I already had a hub there. At least I was thinking ahead. One more. Yep, we're going to need to dig a little bit. May not need to crouch. A little more. Like I said, I'm probably we're gonna want to walk around room here. Yep, it's gonna work. 7, 8, right? Yeah. There. Ooh. I should make that a hub, shouldn't I? Yep. There needs to be a hub. Do flanged. Because I think... Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna do a conveyor junction here. And then we're gonna do the connector on top. So okay. So that's gonna be that. Let's go ahead and we're gonna run as much interior plate into this as we can before we yeah, it worked out pretty good. Can't complain. These are all, yeah, the first 8 are going to be pretty simple here. For a long time, I had always tried to end a pipe with an ending, no matter where it went. I think it does look better with you use the flanged, as anywhere it connects. But at the same time, this time, I think I'm using the flanged or the end pieces of the pipe. We have an unidentified signal just 127 kilometers away. Oh, it's moving too. That's a ship. This means trouble. We can make some stuff. Yep. Nice. So I'm going to double produce on the next one. I kind of screwed that up. I should have done it. Not going to need these. All right. Eight. I'm gonna need more small pipe. Right. Right. That, and let's go ahead and add a connector. Let's be the next spawn. Yep, we'll use that one. And this should everything. Nice. Do the bottom pieces here. Beautiful. Go up, we'll add the connector. And then we're going to start working on finishing the actual flight pad itself. Okay. There we go. Parking never. I like to change the magnetism to 0.5%. That way it doesn't slam you into the rocks. So, how many hostile ships and outposts have you taken over in between upgrading the base? Only the one that we were beginning to engage yesterday or the day before when we had to end the episode. And it was surprisingly harder than I thought. Not harder than I thought. It just ended up being harder. Didn't dampen correctly, and then it was just a race to try to get to my body while they were like almost 20 kilometers away. So, of course, we got lucky. We did not destroy when we blew up the remote control. It did not destroy any of the thrusters, which would have been catastrophic. We were able to get enough materials to throw some blast door blocks in there that took the majority of the damage. So the Mulgara is the name of this one. This is a decent... Hold on just a second, guys. All right. Yeah. Neat little ship. 2 guns on the top. Interior turrets only. 2 on the back, and then there's 2 on the bottom. As I flew in the first time, I did not see this one, so I went up to get this one that had been right here. I was taking care of it when I got shot the first time. So, second time, got back to it, ran into it because I didn't dampen to it soon enough. I hit it at too high a speed. And then I got killed by called FOD on the inside. That was funny, but it was all right. It's a nice little ship. I mean, it's not terrible. These are all NPC thrusters. We did not have any. None of these were assert thrusters, but we did get a couple of the small grid hydrogen. So, assert thrusters. So, we'll be able to use that on something, I'm sure. Goodness. The baseball game just went south. Oh. All right. Okay. So now that we've got this piped out here, I want to go ahead and finish this. Yeah, we can if you want. I don't mind if she doesn't mind. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Making a dinner plan for tonight. Ship's gonna get an upgrade. Random. Yeah, we're gonna. I don't know what we have as far as small grid hydrogen. I think really our hydrogen miner is really the. I think. Yeah, I don't recall. I don't think I put hydrogen on... I don't think we have hydrogen on the Piranha. Which we haven't built yet, but I think that one's just ion. Yeah. I have still never captured a harpy. Am I tempted to go after a harpy? Always. Craziness. Craziness. So much that could go wrong. It's the sheer number of Gatling guns. That's the issue. Yep. No, we're not quick loading. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. We are seriously gonna be doing a whole bunch of welding here. So. Still not gonna have enough iron. Probably gonna have to make another run. Seriously. I'm gonna have to go get like 3 or 4 loads. Easy. Nice. Okay. Get these. Yeah, I'm number of blocks we got to do here.
Your battery level.
I may have to do more than. Dude, we might 5 more loads. Yeah, 5 more loads of iron. Is that on? It is. We don't have any iron around us. It's obscene. Oh, for those of you who are also watching our One Day at a Time series, I went ahead and added the rotor to our Blackhawk that we rebuilt yesterday. It's so cool. You guys are gonna love seeing that one. All right. Let's go ahead and a little bit of what I need to do here. Okay, we're out of iron. All right. I don't think we have everything we would need to make. No, we don't have any detector components. Let's see. Let's do a quick. Let me do a. We're gonna do it temporary. It's not gonna be a long one, but let's boost our range up and see if we can find out where iron is. I gotta turn antenna. This is on. Enable broadcasting. Yep. I don't have anything nearby. That sucks. Okay. Nice. Iron, 1.3. Cobalt, silver, magnesium, gold. Guessing that's silver. Nice. Magnesium, silicon, cobalt, silver. Great if we had an iron deposit closer. 3 is our... shoot, we'll go there. Oh, come on. Level out. There we go. We're going to hit K. That way we don't have to hold the button. Jump out. We're in tunneling mode right now. Hoping this is a nice fat iron vein. It would be great if it was. Start to see. Nope. There it is. A little more. There we go. Make a little room in here for turning around. And easier to get out. Come on. Ooh, almost went too far there. Let's see. Go ahead and open this up. Enough room. Move around. Let's get ourselves lined up on this bad boy. Turn the guns on. Start collecting. Now it might take, again, it might take 5 or 6 loads. But by not going to the lake to do this, we're going to only be bringing back iron. We're not going to be bringing back ice. Which is not as, it's not as important. So, at this point it's not. Later, yeah, it will be. but there are rotors on a rotor. Yep. It looks so cool. I went ahead and I also added a, I'm going to use the phrase cargo hook, but it's you know, it's a couple of hinges, an arm, and mag plate to carry those batteries that we salvaged and attach them where we're going to have the wind turbines. And it just looks so cool when the rotors are spinning and you're moving around, and because it's got such limited lateral thrust, it really does. It kind of flies like a helicopter. It's kind of neat. It really is. All right. There we go. I think we got everything. It's really neat. You guys, you'll get a kick out of it, especially if you happen to watch the rebuild process, because it was kind of a rebuild and was a lot of work, but yeah, it was pretty neat. Let's make a little more room to come out, a natural. Barely making it over the trees. Another Mogar cargo scout. Too busy watching the baseball game. Sorry, guys. Turned into more of a contest than it should have. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa. That was not cool. Try to lift up a little bit, get off the, yeah. It's a little heavy. Yeah, it is. I think we're just going to use it. That's going to be like our lifter, like our cargo lifter. So we're going to turn it in. I'm not going to necessarily get rid of all the weapons that it has on it. I mean, it doesn't have that many. It's got a couple rocket pods. It's got some Gatling guns on it. But I think we're just going to use it as a cargo lifter. So it should be pretty cool. Make sure I got everything out of here. Should not be. I don't know why that is in there. Okay. I'll do a quick charge. Should be relatively quick because No, it's not gonna be. It may not be as quick as it was before because we got the refinery going and the assembler. Okay. And like right on top of the station. Magnesium and nickel right there. I don't remember seeing that being that close before, but Do this again. How's our production going? Getting there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on charge. We're going to let that do that. I'm going to grab some plate. Continue building out our landing pad here. You have to build that off. No, I added a hub down there. I didn't. I wasn't short-sighted there. Okay. Thinking for a minute I might have done something stupid, but. Let's go ahead and run it back. Okay. I don't know why I keep hitting K. It's not what I need. For some reason the texture looked different on the block I was standing on than what I was welding. I think if I had the wrong thing there. Okay. Quick calculation here. It just means using my phone for a calculator. Wow. Okay. Wait. Nothing. Okay. $12,600 plates. That's how many it's going to take to weld up the rest of those blocks. It's crazy. Rest of these blocks, 12,700 plate. No, it's the other series, but to dock the Atlas, would you consider trying to build a docking clamp arm, like when the Normandy docks the Citadel? You can use the fancy new signal block. Yeah. Lock and unlock the clamp. Yeah. I actually was thinking of that. I had already considered something similar to that, and we may it's probably something we'll have to do. Let's see. What's the best way to... I think some sort of locking clamp thing is probably the way to go, because it should hopefully... I'm not going to say guarantee, but it would hopefully make it more consistent when it comes to putting the ship in the right place for whatever fuel boom we have to kind of come up with to reach out to fill. Had a discussion yesterday about doing the math for resources and components of big builds, and how when you do the math, the project seems way more daunting. Yeah, 12,700 plates seemed like a lot. Although now that I'm like putting the components into these blocks, I'm like, I don't know. Is it really 12,700? It doesn't. I'm not really gonna need that many, but I mean, let's see. It's a lot of iron. Last one. Ah, couldn't get the last one. Come on. To me. At least I'll be able to weld up this side. trying to get the Mulgara back to base and not crash it into the mountains. We did pass an atom heart. It's just made me go, oh. Trying to get rid of an atom heart is not fun. But
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
three more. Right. Okay. That's good. Good, good, good. All right. Use the warheads on the mark this time. Yeah. Like nuke that thing. Like screw the research points. All right. Okay. So let's see. There we go. Gotta give that time to make those plates. And weld this up. It's a nice, it's big pad. And this should be just the right size for the Mulgara. And here. And then I'll head underneath. Was going to say, you know, I would also like to come up with an alternate fueling place for our shivering scavenger. And what I was thinking was branching off this way and then bringing up a pipeline so that it could, because its connector is on the back like that. It's not great, but it's we'll start down here because that'll put us closer to the connector when we run out. Yep. Okay. 300. I got 300 something plate. There's that one. We added like 22 or so, 44. There we go. That one. Sure. Grid. Hopefully that will be enough. Only hope. Okay. Go ahead and weld these up. I hope I get the last few thousand plate built up. Should just lob. I was just saying we should do like Splitsy and Shadow did, where they just lob things at the atom heart. Like glass door covered heads. Are you serious? Mm. Oh, I got one. If we find a nice big wreck detector ping, like something big, that's what I was talking about. Throw a Lothian or a Thunderbolts, like just take it up above it and drop it, and just see how. Like when I punted that ship in plausible deniability at that random encounter, where I just like tossed that ship and let it go and let it hit that thing. Oh no, that was good stuff. Yeah, that would be awesome. That might be, that might, yeah. Make sure we're still making enough. Yeah, we're still making enough. All right. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to do a quick recharge here. And it's, then we're going to paint the landing pad. Not what I meant to do. Hmm. Wrong button. Yeah. What's that? Ordelothian. Wrong button. Again. Where is he going? There's got to be something else out that way. I don't see... There's got to be... Yeah, there's got to be something out that way. He's heading away from the frontier outpost, so... Let's see, There's your projectile, yeah. Yep, there's a projectile. I think that's not dark enough. It needs to be a little bit darker. Yeah, should be good. All right. Need to get this guy. He'd be lighter. Lights. That's what we need. On. All right. Terrible to have, like... Yep, do this here. Oops. All right. Nope, wrong one. Come on, where are you? There you are. Girders. Come on, I know I had girders. It's ridiculous. That angle should work. Go grab some more iron. We're gonna need that. So we're charged. That's an iron boulder. That's not what I was looking for. I'll take it. Blinkies and satellites, maybe some guardrails done. Yeah. I'm gonna see if you know, the one floodlight from the top provides enough light, and then try to put some lights on the perimeter. How much we're still getting rid of? It's most everything. Okay. There we go. This will be enough for what we're doing right now. Yeah, this is a neat little miner. That's why I wanted to use this design in the one day at a time. It's not exactly the same. This one only has the down connector, while the other one has both a rear and a down. I think this one is a little cleaner. And it's perfect for the Ponos, so. Sorry, I'm snacking, guys. You're getting Getting crunching, I'm sure. I think I did. I think I remembered to blueprint it. I'm not betting anything on it, whether I actually did or not. That's gonna do it. I will do it for what we need. Yeah. So this looks like it's going to be about the right. Yeah, it's about right. Let's see. Got flying by. The whimsical moose. Let's see what a whimsical moose looks like. Ooh. Hydrogen. Terrible paint again, but you know. That's kind of cool looking. Ugh. Gallon turrets. I don't know about this front. Yeah, I don't know about that front. And the little guns. This is not an easy ship to get to. But it's got promise. This weird square front is just the one thing I'm not. But they really don't want anybody in here. Yep. It's an interesting design. Like I said, I'm just not a big fan of the cube front. So, all right. Yeah, I'll make that floodlight a little brighter. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks neat. It's not going to be an easy catch, but God, the smugglers, man, the paint jobs on the smugglers, just More often than not, they're just terrible. Let me see. Thinking about possibly putting like a stairway. Stairway up there. Let's see though. Okay. All right. Let's get some. Needs construction components. No construction components. All right. We need construction components. Yeah. He just made to induce vomiting all over the cockpit. Yeah. Unknown signal right above us. Mm-hmm. That's nice. There's something else I'm looking for now. Where are you? Bridge helm is not what I'm looking for. was thinking maybe a bridge helm, but it's not going to work. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Right there. Okay. I was hoping. No, I'm trying to. Oh, that's a good idea. And texted the ground. Yeah. It is a good idea. Well, what I'm looking for is something. It's either the window. Yeah, it's the window. See, I would rather have. Oh, I should be able to fix this. Yeah. There you go. Won't be on the inside anymore. Now I can put a chair in there. No, we're gonna put a control seat. Let's see. On. Probably says I should have had those computers in there because I don't remember using them for anything else, and we had to grind a seat away. So. All right. Let's check this. Floodlight angled. Let's see. Max it right now. I want to see. That's, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. see what we got here. I'll start with that. I'll start with that. I'm not done with that landing pad, but I'm going to start with that. Hey, Num Num. Buck. Oh, you were, sorry, you were looking, yeah. Let's see. For me, it is 3:41 p.m. on Thursday. And sorry about crunching in the microphone there, guys. All right. Well, let's see. We got, like I said, we'll make some tweaks. We got a pretty good amount done today. We finished the capture of the Mulgara, which we've now got showcased out there. We still have stuff to do underneath. The lustful bear. Uh-oh. Kind of hard to turn down a bear, right? And of course, only doing 31 knots. 31 meters a second, sorry. Ugly. I would have to hit this thing. Golly, man. There is not a good angle to hit this thing from. That's the problem. Like, right here. But only like right here. 3, 4 guns pointing at me, just like that. It's a tough one to get to. It's almost offensive to the eyes. Ugh, color. All right. All right, so we got, first thing we did is we did complete the capture of the Mulgara. And then after we got that back, I freaked out and pulled a dude, where's my card? Because I was like, I know we had another ship we captured. I couldn't find it. It was way over there at the wreck detector ping, which is where we saw the Mulgara the first time and decided to go after it. I realized that. I was like, okay, so we went, picked that up, brought that back. We knew we had a power. We were talking about the last time. We was like, okay, power situation. We need more power. So we built a wind tower. Ugly wind tower, but a wind tower nonetheless. And that's taking care of the power problem. After that, we started the, we laid out the landing pad and began the tunneling. Which this might have been the cleanest tunneling I've ever done. It's pretty good. So, got this tunneled out. Again, I think we're going to branch off from this and maybe put some horizontal stanchions up so that ships with horizontal or side connectors can connect to those. But next time, probably the first thing we need to do is we'll go ahead and replace this with, well, we'll run this grading, this catwalk, we'll run it out to that area. Should be. You can tell when I turned on all those lights, or when I changed the lights colors of that, it also lit these up. Yeah. Anyway, we replaced this conveyor junction with a cargo container, so we have cargo access down here. And then we went and picked up a miner because we ran out of iron. Got that. Turned up the range to ridiculous length on our ore detector there, and we went and picked up some iron. I think while this miner worked absolutely fine for that, I think Nom Noms, you were right. We need to get an automated miner going. So we are going to, I'll set up a pad and we will begin we're going to make a tardigrade water bear. And we'll use that to hit these places that are here and around. Do some automated mining. I think Nom Nom and even 1701 had asked about some of these ship designs. If I designed these ships, and I told you that these were other people's designs. This little miner here is my design, and the tardigrade is my design, and it's a plunge miner. Pretty proud of those. Those are good. These turned out to be really good little miners. But the tardigrade, I think you guys will like. I know, Orban, you've seen them before, but they are pretty cool. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see. So I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll plan to do next time. I'll set up a like a work pad to build a tardigrade off of, and then we'll get that up, projected, and going. We'll finish up the catwalk edition down there. We'll make some adjustments to the landing pad. We'll get something set up for our shivering scavenger over here so that they can plug in. And then, I don't know, depending on how well, I expect the tardigrade to do great and pull in a lot of stuff. We may actually need to think about expanding our underground spaces to make room for more storage. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it. So, but that will be next time. It is approaching Mom Bear time. So, otherwise, I'm glad we got the opportunity to do this. I've been looking forward to this episode because we had to leave on a cliffhanger last time. And, I'm glad we were able to get that Olgara. It's not a crazy ship by any stretch of the imaginations, but it is cool to have it. So and we got some assertive loot. from it. We'll have to figure out. The tardigrade is not a hydrogen miner, so we won't be using the assert hydrogen thrusters on that, but I'll have to see what I've got. What I've got that could use that. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Again, if you got any questions, comments, suggestions, gripes, anything like that, do me a favor, throw it in the comments when the stream's done. Throw it in the comments, and I will always get back to you. But otherwise, do me a favor, while you're here, hit that like, subscribe, notification, all that YouTube stuff that helps the channel out. We've actually seen a little bump in subscribers lately, which I'm super thrilled about. So I feel like I haven't really, since we've kind of gone to the streaming, we've only been doing 2 series. And, I really thought I would have more time to work on the 2 new series, Black Sheep and Strings Attached, and it has not been there. So we'll keep plugging along on this, and as I get those ready to go, we'll start those too, and those will be good. Hope you like the episode. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks to everybody that participated in the chat. I appreciate it so much. I enjoy interacting with you guys. So thanks again. NomNom1701. Morbin, as always. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close that visor. Don't forget your dampeners. And I will see you on the other side.